oceans or the sea. And we learned about the crabs and the cute little things is a dolphin. And a whale too, but we not learn the shark, but we learn these seals. And we learned all about the creatures deepest in the oceans. And the ocean has many things. The deepest ocean, sometimes you can see the jellyfish crawl up and breathe in the oceans. And they don't have eyes, but it can look. And you see the jellyfish in the sea. Always be kind. It could be a nice one, or it could be the other kind. The other kinds is they will sting you, but the nice one, they don't have the sting part, and they cannot sting you. They touch you, but it cannot sting you. But the other one touch you, and you get hurt because they sting you. And you can see the other fish in the oceans. And this is the great, beautiful fish in the oceans. And this fish too. But you cannot see the jellyfish. But you can see these 3 jellyfish. They just get in their teams, and they go to look for food with their teams, just like 3 little jellyfish. It looks like they find their food, looks like a team. Or sometimes you can go in the sea or the oceans, and you can see the other fish, and you can see the other fish that look for the others' food for they eat. They have many 10,000s, all kinds of sea stars in the ocean. But you can see many fish in the ocean. They are only 100, all kinds of fish, but it have many sea stars. Sea star is the greatest, smallest, ever, very small, much smaller than you. And that just looks like a stars. And they have 2,000 all kinds of sea stars, but it's only 100 fish. And God made the creatures in the ocean so special. It could be these sunflower stars in the oceans, or you can see the Chinese sea stars in the oceans. And you can see others too. And the octopus can eat the sea stars, but the sea stars has 10,000 small little legs, and they're much bigger than the ants, but it's really small. And they just crawl really fast. The octopus cannot catch them. And sometimes they see sometimes eat them, and they just crawl in the big rock, and they cannot change his color. But it can go and find the coral that have orange, and they hide in there. and they get their hand and they grab their little hands out and then get theirs, and the other animal thinks that not the sea stars there, and the sea stars will go out and find the other fruit in the oceans. And God made the other creatures in the ocean so special too, but not the others. It could be the danger one. And this shell in the oceans, and this shells can snap. They get scary and they will snap in and they have a little ball things and it's white and it's so shiny and it's beautiful, and they live in the small ball in this shell. And some people will pick up all that little shell like that, and they go up and they broke this creatures in the oceans, and they just snap all these shells, and they snap really loud, and is snap loud just like a nut crack, and you can see them. But sometimes you can watch in the TV and you can see that people crack it up and they go into the people make rings, and the different rings, different colors. Or sometimes they just use their paint and paint it on the little white shiny ball in this creatures in the oceans, and they just painted different colors, and they get in their machine, and the machine will make to their rings, and the color paints is not drying, and the other peoples will get them dry with the hot fires in the fire gun, and it just looks like a gun, but it's not the gun. Is the hot air gun, and they just get the hot air in the paint of the people that paint, and they will get dry, or some people will get them even bigger as a machine, and the other people just always work together to make the rings, or the other different colors ring to form your daughters, or your sister, cousin, or your sisters, or your mommy, or your grandma, or your auntie too. And they will be so happy when you give for them. And God made the other creatures in the oceans that beautiful